Welcome back to another Rose City Reptiles video. I'm Joey, this is Rose City Reptiles, and today I'm out here in the Tegu yard because we had some cool weather come in last night. Like, it got down to 40 degrees. And so I'm gonna walk around, check on all my Tegus after that first cold front, and also talk to you guys about some things I've noticed over the years, which of my Tegus do the best when we have that cooler weather, okay? Because there's some that seem to be way less affected by it compared to others, so that might be helpful to some of you. So let's walk around and let's check them out. So this is an American persimmon tree. I saw someone ask in the Tegu file on Facebook the other day if Tegus can have persimmons, and they absolutely can. Also, the tortoises love eating these leaves, and they eat the persimmons when they fall off the trees. So just thought I'd throw that in there. I love this tree because it provides so much food for everyone, and we've got a few more on the property, and these were all just here naturally. But all right, let's walk around. So this is not one that I would say that does great in cool weather, but he's out right now that the sun's out. And since he's out, I figured we'll get a nice clip of him. The one and only Legacy. This boy is absolutely incredible, and even on a day like today, when it's not a nice like warm day, the sun is out, but last night got down to 40 degrees, he's still out looking incredible. I love this Tegus so much. What's up, dude? All right, so Legacy, incredible. Okay, but next door to him, there are some Tegus that do incredibly well with cooler weather. Okay, so I'll show you guys them now. Well, Payload's not out, but Penny is. Let's see. She probably doesn't want to be messed with. She's right here. This enclosure has our Chicoans. There's Payload and Penny. Payload is inside the hide right now, but so yeah, the Chicoan Tegus, I've noticed over the years that they do amazing with cooler weather. And one thing I've noticed with them is that even when it's cool, they're active still. They come out, they bask. Even if the high is like in the 50s, these guys seem to be the most active Tegus I have in that cooler weather. So something I've just noticed and I like. Definitely when we have cool fronts, these are the least of my concern. Okay, there are some Tegus that I may get concerned about, but it's not the Chicoans. Some other Tegus that are super active even when the temperature goes down are the high blacks. That's probably for obvious reasons. They were just out a moment ago, but I got my camera, came out, and now they're not out. But we're gonna pull at least one of them out. Right here, this is Crow. This dude is incredible, and I believe it's just their dark. One, it's the fact that they're a black and white Tegu. Black and whites are just like the Chicoans. They do very well in the cooler temperatures, you know, whenever we have those cold fronts come in. But this guy, this is Crow, but also Plague, all the high blacks, even all the females, just those insane dark colors just soak up the sun. So I'll come through here and actually get like a temperature reading of their skin, and compared to a blue Tegu or the Chicoans or any other Tegu that might be out, these guys are always significantly warmer. So they have an amazing built-in ability to just heat up, even with a little bit of sun or an overcast day or whatever the case may be. They can definitely heat up. So I've had it on days where the high is in the 50s or 60s, and these guys will heat their bodies up to 80, 90 plus degrees. So it is incredible what these high blacks can do. But check out Crow. I mean, isn't he looking amazing? Look at that solid black head, those huge scales. This dude is just incredible. He doesn't get enough camera time. But yeah, we got sulcatas running around us. But yeah, he's amazing. Just wanted to check him out and show you guys one of our tegus that does so great when we have these little cold fronts. And of course, another one that just does amazing, just like his son, Crow. We've got Plague, and he is another one that just comes out and basks in these cool mornings and has no issue with it whatsoever. So another incredible tegu that I do not have to worry about when we have these little cold fronts. And keep in mind, whenever I'm saying I don't have to worry about them, there's a few things that go into not worrying about them. One is having a good hide with nice, fresh, dry bedding. I like to use straw in all my hides. I find it to be a good insulator and work really well. Also, it needs to be completely draft free. So these enclosures, just the walls on them for one, just help break up any wind that we might be having, because with those cold fronts often is a lot of wind. So you definitely want to keep the wind off of them. And then of course the hides have to be completely dry, because one thing you never want to do is have your tegu wet and cold. That cannot happen. So, but as long as your hides stay completely dry, they're stuffed full of bedding, then your tegus can handle some cooler temperatures down into the 40s. So yeah, so like I said, last night got to 40 degrees. And everybody that's not already brumating is out and about. So let's go ahead and put Plague back. Then walking the line over here at the new enclosures and thinking about what are the tegus I do worry about when we have these cold fronts. And if there's anyone I'm gonna worry about and make sure that, you know, their hides are completely draft free and dry, then it's gonna be blue tegus for one, like this beautiful girl here. Look how incredibly gorgeous she is. She is amazing. She's gonna be one of our breeders next year. But let me go ahead and put her down so I can focus. Some tegus that I do tend to worry a little bit about are the albinos, especially the blue albinos. I definitely keep a close eye on them. And if it gets down below 40 degrees, then they're coming inside. Another one, and this is mostly because of what I've heard, is that red tegus are not as tolerant of cooler temperatures than the rest of them. So, and from what I see with my reds, is that tends to be true. I don't see them being very active whenever we have these cold fronts. And so, but yeah, they are one that I definitely keep a close eye on and make sure that their hides are good and, you know, everyone's good. But if it gets below 40, I definitely bring in the reds. I might bring in all the tegus if it gets below 40. Okay, so hear me out there, but I'm just saying the ones I worry the most about would be the blue albinos and the red tegus. Those are the ones I keep a closest eye on. And when I'm selecting what enclosure they go in, I like to put my blue albinos and my reds in enclosures that get morning sun. Now, that won't mean much to most of y'all because you guys keep your tegus inside, but if you keep them outside, I do like to make sure that my albinos and reds get morning sun. So walking around, you guys, there's not a whole lot out, but something else that's really important to keep in mind is when deciding, or like when I'm deciding if I'm taking all the tegus in or leaving them out for these cold fronts, is rain. That is a huge factor. This week, luckily, there's 0 chance of rain the whole week, even with this cold front. It's just been a lot of wind and cool temperatures. So rain is a big one, and also the next day matters. So like if it's getting down, like tonight got down to 40, but today the high is 70 and it's sunny all day. So the tegus can definitely handle that. They can handle those temperatures. But if it got down to 40 and the high was only 60 today and cloudy and even rainy, then I would definitely think about bringing them inside and, you know, just not having them out in this at all. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot that goes into it, but looking at the weather the day before and the day after, looking at those highs plays a large role in my decision making on what I'm going to do with the Tegus. One thing that I've noticed over the past several weeks is that I'm seeing less and less Tegus every day. I can't believe I'm saying it, that we're literally entering into brumation season right now. So I know a lot of you guys are experiencing this. There's probably a handful of you guys that are worried about it and some of you that are not, but I'm definitely going to be making a couple brumation videos coming up really soon. So if you guys have any questions about brumation, I would love to help you guys out with those. Drop your questions down below. That'll help me know what topics to cover as I make these brumation videos for everybody, because I really do want to help everyone out, because I know probably the thing about owning Tegus that worries people the most is brumation. But just rest assured, it is a very natural thing that your Tegus know how to do. It's actually an incredible ability that they have. But I know there's a lot of concerns, a lot of questions, so drop those below, because we're all experiencing it right now and we can all get through brumation together. So hashtag brumation together. Anyone that's been around for a while, because we've done these brumation videos for every year now for the past several years. So let me know what questions you guys have, and I will be making those videos for you very soon. All right, hope you guys enjoyed checking on the Tegus with me and hearing about what Tegus do best when we have these cold fronts come in. But thank you guys. Drop your comments down below. Hashtag brumation together. And we're gonna kick brumation in the butt together this season. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.